comes alive with laughter and cheer. The lights on the houses burn bright and clear. But out on the edge, where the old road winds, the church and its bell are left behind. Snow falls in silence, it covers the ground. No footsteps to echo, no voices resound. But the bell in the tower, though frozen and still, holds a whisper of hope on the cold winter hill. Snowfall in the old church bell, where the world's forgotten but the silence tells. While Christmas shines in golden display, the snow keeps falling and the years slip away. The children are singing in the square downtown, their voices like angels, a heavenly sound. But nobody hears on the hilltop so far the bell that once rang like a bright guiding star. Snow falls in silence, it covers the past. It blankets the stories that couldn't quite last. Yet under the frost and the cold winter spell, there's life in the snowfall and dreams in the bell. Snowfall in the old church bell, where the world's forgotten but the silence tells. While Christmas shines in golden display, the snow keeps falling and the years slip away. Maybe one night when the snow's falling deep, a stranger will wander where shadows now sleep. They'll ring that old bell and its sound will proclaim that love still remembers and hope knows its name. Snowfall in the old church bell, where the world's forgotten but the silence tells. While Christmas shines in golden display, the snow keeps falling but love finds a way. The bell tolls faintly just once in the night, a song for the lost in the soft winter light. And under the snow, where the memories dwell, there's peace in the silence of the old church bell. There's frost on the window, it's starting to snow. The guard hums a carol, but he don't really know. A clock in the hallway ticks slow as a crime on Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. The choir sings softly from a faraway town, a song about love for the lost and the found. But here in the shadows where the sunlight won't climb, it's Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. Christmas comes for the broken, the damned, with chains on their wrists and no one to stand. A prayer in the darkness, a star in the grime. It's Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. He remembers the smell of a pine-scented tree, the lights on the porch and his mama's sweet tea. But the years turn to gravel, the choices to time. Now Christmas falls quiet on cell block 9. A whisper of bells floats through the cold air. It slips through the cracks like an unspoken prayer. And he wonders if mercy will come down the line on Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. Christmas comes for the broken, the damned, with chains on their wrists and no one to stand. A prayer in the darkness, a star in the grime. It's Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. was lost in the snow, where the footsteps of angels refuse to go. But he hums a small hymn as the night closes tight, and waits for the dawn or the end of the night. Christmas comes for the broken, the damned, with chains on their wrists and no one to stand. But somewhere beyond all the bars and the time, the star still shines down on cell block 9. So he stares at the snow through the iron barred pane, and whispers a name through the dark and the pain. For love comes in silence and grace doesn't mind that it's Christmas Eve down on cell block 9. The snow came down and it swallowed the street. It covered the footprints of the lives we meet. The red of the ribbon, the green of the pine, were stolen by winter in soft, fragile lines. And the choir is silent, the candles burn low. The colors are fading where joy used to glow. The walls of the church wear a blanket of white, a canvas of silence, no songs left in sight. The color has lost its song in the snow where the world feels wrong. The white is too pure, the silence too long, and love is the hue where the colors belong. The windows once danced with the sun pouring through, but the frost has erased every stained glass hue. Where once golden light kissed the choir's sweet refrain, now shadows remain in the snow and the rain. And the bells don't ring, though the ropes still hang. They're ghosts of the melodies the seasons once sang. The snow knows the truth, it remembers the sound of laughter and carols now buried in ground. The color has lost its song in the snow where the world feels wrong. The white is too pure, the silence too long, and love is the hue where the colors belong. But one day a child with a voice soft and true will walk through the snow with red in their shoes. They'll hum an old song, just a whisper at first, and the color will bloom where the silence was cursed. The color will find its song in the hearts where the hope is strong. The snow may still fall, but the silence will break, for love paints the world with the hues we forsake. The snow still falls, but the shadows retreat as the colors return in the sound of small feet. And somewhere beyond where the silence once longed, the color is singing, the color is strong. his head, a carrot for a nose, and some coal for the dead. His eyes watch the world with a silence so kind, and we promise to meet where winter unwinds. He stood in the garden, a king for a day, while the sun whispered secrets that took him away. And I swore on the frost with my mitten-clad hand that I'd see him again when the cold kissed the land. But the snowman's promise is fragile and small. It melts in the springtime, it heeds nature's call. Yet here in my heart, where the seasons won't fade, the snowman still stands in the love that we made. The seasons rolled on, and the garden turned green. The snow was a ghost where the footprints had been. But deep in my dreams, through the night I could hear the voice of his promise still ringing so clear. For time doesn't stop, and the rivers must flow, but the memories linger beneath falling snow. And though he's now water, he'll rise once again to greet me as winter brings ice to the plain. But the snowman's promise is fragile and small. It melts in the springtime, it heeds nature's call. Yet here in my heart, where the seasons won't fade, the snowman still stands in the love that we made. For the snowman's promise is fragile but true. It lives in the child who still dreams as I do. And here in my heart, where the seasons won't fade, the snowman still stands in the love that we made. The snow falls so softly, it whispers his name, a promise reborn in the cold winter flame. And though he may vanish when spring comes along, the snowman remains in the heart's quiet song. The snow that don't fall where it used to lay. The rivers run dry and the trees decay. Children wait for Santa, but his sleigh's in the rain. The skies hold a silence that can't explain. Through the stillness, a hope remains, a flicker of a light through the heavy chains. The melodies linger, though times have changed. A song of love in a world rearranged. Silent nights, but the fires blaze. The world keeps turning smoky haze. The bells still chime, but the sound fades away. Silent nights and burning days. The oceans are rising, they swallow the shore, and the ice melts away like it was never before. Santa wipes his brow, no snowflakes to find. He's searching for a winter that's left behind. Through the darkness, a spark will glow, a promise of change in the winds that blow. Together we stand where the cold winds grow, to bring back the peace we used to know. Silent nights, but the fires blaze. The world keeps turning in a smoky haze. The bells still chime, but the sound fades away. Silent nights and burning days. By the doorway they lie, wrapped up in paper with a barcode inside. No hands to hold, no faces to see, just packages waiting for someone like me. We used to laugh by the fireside glow, paper torn, fast hearts beating slow. But now there's no voices, no stories to tell, just the hum of machines and the ring of a bell. Amazon boxes and wrapped emptiness. Deliveries come, but they don't bring a kiss. Where are the carols? Where are the cheers? All I can find is the sound of the years. A knock on the door, a silent exchange, a smile on a screen feels distant and strange. But the ribbons remind me of simpler days, when love was the gift, not the games that we play. We used to give time, we gave what was real, not numbers or clicks, but a warmth we could feel. Now I open the box, but there's nothing inside, just echoes of laughter that somehow have died. Amazon boxes and wrapped emptiness. Deliveries come, but they don't bring a kiss. Where are the carols? Where are the cheers? All I can find is the sound of the years, the years. Once we gathered around trees under soft glowing lights, sang songs that could carry through cold winter nights. Now screens hold our faces, but never our hearts, and the spirit of giving is falling apart. Amazon boxes and ribbons of gold, they cover the stories that once were told. I see the firelight, I hear the refrain, but it slips through my fingers like tears in the rain. Amazon boxes and wrapped emptiness. Deliveries fade, but the love will persist. Turn off the lights, let the silence remain, and give Give me a Christmas that feels